Hey there, friends. Welcome back to some more Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. And when we last left off, we were at Madame Casino's house, and we need to get in and talk to her and say, "Hello, how are you doing, miss?" But first, what we need to do is, put on a little disguise.
Alright, but this is private.
So I'm just gonna get naked right here. And now you look ridiculous.
It's Father Gabriel.
Yes, because Father Gabriel is good. Hello?
Yes? Who is it?
I am the pet supply salesman. Actually,
It's Father McLaughlin to see you.
Father McLaughlin, you say? You must be new in the parish. I'm so pleased to meet you, Father. Do come in.
look at me talk
Thank you,
without
my
moving my
child.
mouth. I am possessed.
Please be seated, Father.
Thank you.
Now, what can I do for you?
You like my big ass picture on the wall?
The painting behind the couch is a Madonna and Child. Madame's parlor is full of carefully dusted and polished relics of her past.
Ooh, a tea set. Nifty.
The tea service has been polished recently. Madame uses it with her Creole sisters, perhaps.
Maybe. We don't judge her around here, okay?
It's a painting of a pretty young lady in old-fashioned clothes.
Do you need to talk about anything, Father? Oh, this is a comfy chair
The
you got.
upholstered chair is less comfortable
Never
than it
mind.
looks.
It's apparently not comfortable. It sucks
There's
balls.
an old-fashioned jewelry box on the coffee table.
There's just a lot of things that we can look at. That doesn't matter. We'll look at this one last thing.
Madame finds comfort in these iconic images, it seems.
But we need to do something first. We need to equip the clay, which be needed for something soon, and I don't know how to speak. Hello,
Nice
Madame
doggy.
Casino.
Good Castro.
Yeah, back to you, doggy. No, I wanted to talk to Madame Casino, not the dog.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions, my child?
Of course not, mon père.
Whoa, she's frightening. She's gonna devour my soul. And that's not good.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
People think I'm just a foolish old woman, but I know the things they do. My family's been in New Orleans since 1750, so I know more than most. Voodoo people are all over the city, in the shops, everywhere. They'll curse you like that, and most people don't even notice. Spit on your bread at the bakery. Take strands of your hair at the store when you try on clothes. Oh, you have to be so careful. But I know their ways, so I can protect myself. I know how to use the magic too, and I can counteract their evil spells.
I use my magic wand that I got from Hogwarts. You know, like Flipendo and Spoopylarmus.
Tell me more about voodoo in New Orleans.
It's
You
just
like my
where
little
we live.
accent? That's
It's
not really that
dangerous
good.
to even discuss it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Voodoo murders? Ha! They are nothing new to me, Father. They happen all the time. I hardly go out anymore. It's too dangerous in the streets.
Unless I'm doing what?
They can
My
get
street
you
corner
anywhere, you
working.
know. Even here, in this room. But I try not to let them know about me. That's the best way.
What else do you know about the voodoo murders?
Shh! They hear you.
They who? Shh! The paintings will hear you.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
Oh, St. John's Eve, mais oui. I used to love the St. John's Eve Mass at St. Louis Cathedral. Of course, it is also a night of great wickedness, worse than All Hallows Eve. They will corrupt anything, Father.
They will poop
They-
all over the
They
porches.
who?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't know. Can you tell me? Well, let's ask about herself. What are you doing? You seeing anybody? Wink, wink.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? I am Creole. My
Creole
family
seasoning.
has been in New Orleans for over 200 years. Real New Orleanians are French, you see. These days, the city is overrun with people with no heritage at all. No offense, Father, but it's true. But the French, naturellement, will always be the true blood of New Orleans.
Well, you're kind of an ass.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, Father, I don't know what else to say.
That was it. That was out of your entire lifespan. The only thing you wanted me to know is your French. You are boring, lady.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
No, Father, I don't know anything about that.
It's about time you don't know anything.
Do you know anything about Veves?
No, Father, I don't know anything about that.
Good. I don't want you to know anything about it. Oh, there's gonna be nothing out of this stuff, I don't think. Let's see.
It's so nice of you to invite me in.
But no, mon père. I am always happy to see one of the good fathers.
Let me go and show you.
Do you find the weather to your liking?
It's terribly humid. I only go out in the morning and the evening.
What a delightful little dog you have.
Ah yes, Castro is my boon companion.
That's weird.
Aren't you a member of the Creole Grand Arms?
Why yes.
Do you
we
know
do much
Jean
charitable
Van
work
Damme?
in the community, you know.
Have you been attending Mass regularly, my child?
Oh yes, Father. I attend Mass every morning. Many don't these days, you know.
You're dedicated, madam.
Just wanted to let you know that. You're dedicated to stuff you do and stuff. Let's get this on the road.
Do you have any idea what Caprice encore means?
Maybe. I know. I bet you do not know, Father, n'est-ce pas?
It means don't eat the chili.
It means don't eat the chili.
Shows how much you know.
About Caprice encore.
Bet you don't know what it means
Oui?
now.
Are you going to tell me what it means, Father?
It means shut the hell up.
It means goat without horns.
Father, you surprised me. You do know what it means. You know what they mean by goat without horns, don't you? A human being. That's right. Slit your throat, cut out your heart. Pure evil murder.
Murder! Okay. Now let's go back to human sacrifices.
Do you know anything about human sacrifice here in New Orleans?
Well, my great-grandmother could tell stories. She saw it. People say that sort of thing wasn't done in New Orleans, but the real voodoo queens did it. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything else about human sacrifice?
What is to tell? They cut your heart out.
They cut your heart out. It's just, the sound effect was worth.
Who are the real voodoo queens?
Well, my great-grandmother told me that Laveau was just a front, a flamboyant decoy. She distracted authorities from the real voodoo queen of New Orleans. It's been the same one for almost 200 years. She's head of a secret voodoo enfant. That's what they call their temples, you know. It's so secret, most of the voodoo people in the city don't even know about it.
Crazy.
The real voodoo queen controlled La Vo, gave her a little bit of power, and used her like a puppet.
Anything else about the
Is
real
there
voodoo
anything
queen?
else you can remember about the real voodoo queen?
Well, my great-grandmother said the real voodoo queen was the most beautiful woman on earth. She had the most incredible copper-colored skin.
Maybe she shouldn't be out in the sun so long without any sunscreen. We don't want to get that melanoma.
Is there anything else you can remember about the real voodoo queen?
Well, they're all brides of Satan. Other than that, I can't think of anything.
They're all bitches.
Tell me more about this secret voodoo hound for.
Well, I've never seen it. I wouldn't go near it if you paid me. But it's here in New Orleans, I guarantee it. I hear their drums at night, oh yes. That's why I'm so ill, I tell you, those drums.
I thought people were
But we
putting
shouldn't talk
spells
about
on
it.
you.
They'll hear us. It's the devil's work that happens there, I can tell you. I'll show you something. Something secret. You mustn't tell anyone, Father.
I swear on my collar.
Here it is, mon père. A true object of evil if ever there was one.
It radiates something, all right.
It belonged to my great-grandmother. She told my mother that it was a token to gain entrance to the real voodoo ceremonies.
You don't say.
To tell you the truth, I've always felt nervous about having it in the house. You know, evil influence and all.
I can see how you would, yes.
And yet, I could never part with it. It's been in the family for generations. Would you bless it for me, Father? I feel strange asking such a thing of you, but surely you understand.
Jimmy, Jimmy, Coco Pop, Jimmy, Jimmy, Raw.
Bless this bracelet of a snake. Even though its vibes aren't great, let it do nobody harm. When they wear it on their arm, voodoo spirits, go away. Don't come back another day.
Oh my god.
And now let us pray.
Because that's the right way. So we have the clay, we have a snake bracelet.
It's a bracelet in the shape of a snake.
So what we need to do is we need to use the clay on it.
Gabriel has a thought about the clay.
Bless, oh bless this circlet of silver. Take the curse, oh take it, Wilbur.
Wilbur.
A lovely blessing, mon père.
Yes, I think it made a lasting impression. Here you go.
I feel so much better now.
Well, that was great. We've made an impression. We've gotten the little snake thing. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. I don't need anything else from you. Well, we got one more thing about this.
Tell me more about this secret voodoo hound for.
I told you we shouldn't talk about it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, they're gonna give me the Hershey squirts. You're right. I'm gonna leave now. Okay, I love you. Bye bye. Oh, I can't. I can
Bless
actually
you,
get
my
up.
child.
Bless you, Father McLaughlin.
So I got what I needed. You got what I need.
It's a clay mold of Madame Casano's snake bracelet.
So we've got a snake bracelet mold, and that's totally
I'm not going
awesome.
back on the street looking like this.
Why not? You afraid people won't take well to your advances? Be like, hey baby, you want to get down with the man of the God? Let's see. We need to head back to, where is it? That's not it. There it is. St. Louis Cemetery. And we need to go over this way to the Getty tomb. We already talked to the guy. And that door open. That has automatic door
Mario?
opening.
Mr. Knight, what are you doing here?
The hello.
My family's tomb is here.
Mine too.
Unnoticed. Subtle.
Well, Mr. Knight, if there's nothing else,
Don't go. I need to talk to you.
whatever for.
I can't stop thinking about you.
That's weird.
I've been in your thoughts too. I can see it in your eyes.
That's weird.
Mr. Knight, you don't know anything about me. I'm not in a position to get involved.
I've said that a million times myself, but this is different. I think we both know
No,
we
you
can't
can.
fight.
You've known each other for like 10 minutes.
Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this.
You're weird.
I have so many obligations. My family is very traditional. You wouldn't
They wouldn't like it
understand.
if I dated a white guy.
Hey, I love tradition. I've seen Fiddler on the Roof 100 times.
That's the... Oh my gosh.
This isn't a musical, Mr. Knight. We live in different worlds.
I live on...
Look, I know you got more money than God. Do you think I care? Do you think that's
I
why
couldn't
I'm
even
saying
finish
this?
that one.
No, I don't.
Why don't you come see my world?
Oh
I've got a
no,
little
no,
bookshop,
don't
St.
see his
George,
world.
old bugger.
His world's actually a lot
I
more
know.
smaller than you
See, I
think.
knew it. You're crazy about me too.
Whoa, quit grabbing her like that, dude.
Please. My world isn't
This
so
is
bad.
almost...
I'm sorry, but there's no place for
This
someone
is almost...
like you
This
in my
is
life.
stalkery creepy.
Not now, not ever.
Damn it.
Ah, you screwed that up. Bring ding, bring ding. And let's just go
I
ahead.
don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Oh, I was about to say, let's chase her. Let's make it. Let's make the creepiness complete, and just go and chase her. And you know. Oh, hey there, Steamboat Willie. We're gonna leave now. Head back
It's
home.
getting late. Gabriel decides to go home for the day.
Depressed and blue balls.
Excuse me. I'm going inside.
Oh, I'm afraid St. George's is closed for the day.
Oh.
I'm not a customer. I'm here to see the owner.
Why don't you just leave your name and number with me, and I'll tell him you stopped by.
Listen, if Gabriel is here, he'll want to see me. Is he? Here?
I really couldn't say for certain, but in the morning...
Gracie, say goodnight.
No, she was inside, outside, inside, outside. Grace's jelly. Did you see that jelliness all over the jelly?
You came. I didn't think you would.
I didn't think I would either.
Your eyes. I could show you around a little. It's not much, but
Please don't. I couldn't focus on much of anything. right
This
now.
place is so hideous
yeah, I
looking.
know. God, what is it about you?
I think it's because
Just
she gets
shut
your
up and
weenie really
kiss me.
hard. Wow, is there gonna be no dream? Well, probably because he didn't get much sleep, but tish. Day 4. I spoke to one who smelled of death. He gave to me his ears, and crosses that were marked were made into a veil of tears. Wow, she's leaving just now? The walk of shame, man. Hey, you hit that! Thanks! There you go, sir. That'd be funny if Gracie didn't get the paper. She's like, you know, screw that bitch. He can get his own paper today. He was too busy fornicating. I didn't get any sleep, but man, not for a different reason. Yes, this is your shop. Very good. Go over there and get the, there you go. Cup. Yep, and the coffee. Yep. Yeah, we're on the right track.
You're not speaking to me this morning?
Don't be silly. I just have nothing to say.
Have it your way.
Are we in control yet?
Have you noticed this guy outside the shop?
Yeah, he gives me the creeps. I wish he'd go away.
Did you find out anything about that pattern I gave you?
Yeah, I did find something. I checked the microfiche at the public library. I found an article about a murder in 1810. The newspaper published part of a pattern found around the body. It looks damn close.
You're incredible. All that work.
Forget it.
Yeah, it's not like she was doing it because she wanted to touch some of your mini night. Haha. Yeah. And let's look and see what we got in the newspaper today. Today in
Dated
history.
June 21st, 1993. Gabriel's eye is immediately drawn to an article about the voodoo murders. He scans it quickly.
I don't believe this. They've closed the case.
What case?
The voodoo murders case. The paper says that the police have learned that the murders were a result of an underworld cartel war, and that the war is over.
That's not good?
It's ridiculous. And what about the killers? And the voodoo angle, they never got anything on that.
I know you were into it, Gabriel, but if it's over, that's hardly a negative. Anyway, if you're that upset, why don't you talk it over with your pal Mosley?
Mostly.
You don't get it, Grace. Just forget it, okay?
Gabriel decides to check his horoscope, despite his disgust. Death walks close to you today. Resist temptation lest his eye fall on you, too.
Peachy.
Gabriel also spots an ad for Sam Springleton, a jeweler. Sam hangs out at the Napoleon House.
Bling, ding, bling, ding. We need to know. I guess you can see where the jeweler is going to come into play. Do you? Do you? Hey, creepy Mang.
Gabriel watches the man watching the shop.
And we'll talk to him here in a second. Hey, Grace. You still pissed off at me? Plowed a woman.
What's up?
What's up? What's up, hubby? What are you doing?
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called. She said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
Oh, so that's the part that was actually at the beginning, more at the beginning of the game. Way in the original version. That was the part I was confused at why it wasn't there.
Do you have messages for me?
That man from Germany called again, Wolfgang Ritter. Now he's claiming to be a relative of yours.
Interesting.
That's it, just interesting. I don't care.
Can I get that phone number for Wolfgang Ritter?
Sure, I'll give it to you when we're done talking.
Hey, guess what? We're done talking.
Here's that phone number.
Thanks.
And now we're gonna go take a look. We're gonna, hey!
Get the hell out of here.
The figure outside does not respond.
No, well, that's not creepy at all. Well, let's go adventuring for this day of 4th. Put on our jacket as always because it's jacket weather.
See you later.
See ya.
She doesn't care. You stuck your wee-wee in another lady. So we have the Napoleon House and all the other locations. Maybe we should have grandmother's location unlocked. But first, let's go to the police station and ask Mr. Mosley what the dealio is. Why did he close the case when he knows the voodoo is so voodoo? Hey, Franks.
Knight, hate to tell you this, but you're out of a book. The voodoo murders case has been closed.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that. Son of a bitch.
So, why are they closed,
I have to tell you, bud, I'm pretty pissed off about this case being closed. You guys are making a big mistake.
Hey, I'm not any happier about it than you are, Knight, but I've got my orders.
It's to stand up and then sit down. Stand up, sit down. Stand up, sit down.
How can I convince you to reopen the case?
Look, the department's not interested.
So, couldn't you make them interested?
With what? I got 7 bodies and still no leads. The voodoo angle's worthless, and besides, these people aren't hurting anybody but out-of-town drug dealers and hitmen.
So if you notice, you look kind of like a
The voodoo stuff
more
is not
ugly,
worthless.
kind
It's
of
the key to the whole
more
thing.
overweight
And these people
Dick
are
Tracy.
dangerous. They need to be stopped.
Okay, you want me to reopen this case? Prove what you just said.
What do you mean?
You need to prove that there's a legitimate voodoo cult in Narland. Prove that they're a threat. Get me a lead on the cult.
So I need to pause before I say things. That way you know it's a list. And then do those things. So we have an idea of what we need to do to reopen the case, which is basically do the entire work that the cops should have been doing anyway.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
So,
Have
but
a
I
good
guess
one.
no, just some civilian guy is good enough to do the cops' work for him. That's awesome. So now that we've finished there, let's head to the new place, a new place, not necessarily the new place. Let's head to Granny Knight's house. Okay, I hope it's my pizza delivery.
Gabriel, I'm so glad you stopped by.
Oh, sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
No, you're not.
Not at all. Give me a kiss.
With tongue.
Now, come on, sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Now I have stool in its diapers. So, how's it going, lady? Let's look around the house a little bit.
On the wall are portraits of Gran and Granddad when they were young. Gabriel's inherited some good-looking genes.
And he's inherited some good-looking genetics as well. Who's that person there? That's like a 70s or 80s thing.
Mostly pictures of Gabriel, his dad, and Harrison Knight.
What about the fireplace?
Grandmother Knight rarely uses the fireplace these days. Too much of a hassle to clean.
Well, she should quit being so lazy.
The sofa has a worn blue chintz pattern that Gabriel remembers fondly. Gran's knitting. She whips through that stuff like there was no tomorrow.
Because there isn't in her mind. She knows she can go at any moment.
The sofa has a worn blue chintz
That's
pattern.
not what I was looking at her.
That's my Gran. Adorable as always.
You're such a tease.
Why would she, no. This is the thing, no. So, let's look at the chair, because the chair is important.
Granny's side chair still has that annoying loose spring in the seat.
Heh, sounds like Gabriel. He's got an annoying loose spring in his seat.
That clock has been in the Wright family, Granny's family, for centuries.
Well, one more thing. The
Gran
plant.
has a way with plants and kids.
Well, let's ask how she's doing, or do we want to just yet? Because this is going to be a long conversational piece, and it's almost time to end the episode. So I think we'll end it here, folks. When we come back, we will talk to Granny. We will get information. We will look at this wall.
Gabriel grew up in this room. Just being here makes him feel safe. And after about 5 minutes, claustrophobic.
So he must be freaking out right now. In his head, he's like... So next time, friends, when we come back, we will talk to Granny and see if we can get the voodoo case reopened. Because, you know, we have to actually be doing something in the game other than just talking to people and getting attractive women to sleep with us. It's not a dating simulator. It's a point-and-click mystery game. So till then, friends, you all take care. And of course, have a good one.